welcome to day 5 of 12 days of Reimagined Pilates. So today's theme is all about strength. In particular, we're going to be really focusing on our core strength, so working those abdominal muscles to support the spine. So we're going to start lying on our back, so if you want to come down onto your back and we'll get started. So we are going to start with our scissors movement, but just making sure that your shoulders are drawn away from your ears, your ribs are relaxed down, your feet and your legs are hip width apart, and your arms are rested down by your side. Just wiggle about a bit just to make sure you're in a really nice posture there. And we're going to make sure that our pelvis is in our midpoint. So coming into a few pelvic tilts, tilting your pelvis towards your head and then tilting your pelvis away from your head. Keeping that movement slow, just going in each direction as you tilt your pelvis away from your head, thinking about pushing your pelvis down into the mat, almost arching your back. And then as you tilt the pelvis towards your head, thinking about flattening your back down into the mat before going in the other direction. Keeping that going, making it smaller and smaller as you go until you find yourself in the middle of those two movements. So whatever this is, it's different for everybody, but when you find that, that will be your midpoint. And that's where we want to hold that pelvis when we come into our core exercises. So arms relaxed down by your side. With our scissors, we're going to start with our level 1 and we're going to build from there. So we're going to bring one leg up to 90 degrees, then we're going to lower it back down. Then we're going to lift the other leg up to 90 degrees and then lower it back down again. Keep switching from side to side, taking that movement slow, keeping it controlled, and we're really thinking about this movement coming from the hip joint. So some people, when they do the scissors, they move from the knee, so they're lifting the leg up like this, but we want to think about drawing this part of the leg up towards you, so that uses our hip joint here. So just keep switching from side to side, getting used to this movement, getting used to moving from our hip joint. And we're just warming up our core muscles by coming into this exercise. Good, really, really well done. Oh, I'm losing my antlers again. This is going to happen a lot, I think. Keep switching from side to side, and on this next one we're going to level up to our next movement. So bringing one leg to 90 degrees, making sure you're relaxing those ribs down, and then float the other leg up to 90 degrees. We're then going to bring one leg down and then the other leg down. Repeating this, so one leg up to 90 degrees, relax those ribs down, bring the other leg up to 90 degrees, then bring one leg down and the other leg down. Keeping that going, making sure to relax those ribs between each lift of the leg, just to make sure we're in a really nice position to work that core. You will notice that when you lift your second leg up, that you feel that core really engage. If you want to, you can bring your hands onto your tummy, and then when you lift the second leg up, you feel those muscles sort of tighten and switch on. And I really like to do this just so it shows you sort of what muscles you're working, and it gives you an idea of what we're strengthening here. I've definitely lost my antlers. Oh well. I'll put them back on at the end. We've got the Christmas tree though, so we've still got the Christmas spirit. So we're going to level up that movement even more, bringing one leg up to 90 degrees. Relax those ribs down, then bring the other leg up to 90 degrees. Tapping one leg down, then bringing it back up again, then tapping the other leg down, bringing it back up. We're going to keep switching from side to side, taking this movement slow, keeping it controlled, and don't forget to breathe. Big inhales for me, big exhales, big inhales, and big exhales. You've got this, keeping that going, doing really, really well. And we're going to hold up in our tabletop position, so both legs at 90 degrees. From here, we're going to take a big inhale, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, bringing those arms back down again. As you bring the arms overhead, keep those ribs relaxed down, so not letting those ribs flare. We're not here for long, I promise you. Big inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Big exhale, drop those arms back down again. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping those arms down, bringing your legs into a hug. If you want to and this doesn't feel comfortable, you can drop your feet down, take some breaths into your tummy. It's up to you. If you've got your knees in a hug, you can rock from side to side. Just give that lower back a little massage. Really, really well done there. Up in that tabletop position, we're really working that core, so I'm sure you felt that. But remember why we're doing this. We're strengthening the core to support the spine, which is so, so important. And when you're ready, dropping those legs back down, arms come down again, and we're going to come back into that tabletop position. So floating one leg up, relax those ribs down, floating the other leg up. We're going to glue our legs together, keeping the feet glued together. We're going to drop the knees out to the side and back to the centre. So one knee goes one way, one knee goes the other way, and then drawing those legs back together again. Keeping that movement going. Still don't forget to breathe. Say exhale, drop the legs. Inhale, draw them back together. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale, draw them back together. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale, draw them back together. Keeping that going, we're going to add in an arm movement. So bringing the arms up, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. As you drop the legs, we're going to drop the arms down. And as you bring the legs back together, we're going to lift the arms up. Dropping the legs, dropping the arms. Inhaling to bring everything back together. Exhale, drop. Inhale, bring back together. Exhale, drop. Inhale, bring back together. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finishing that last one and dropping those legs down, dropping those arms down. Bring your hands into your tummy. I want you to take a big inhale, pushing your tummy into your hands. And then a big exhale, relaxing those tummy muscles down again. Big breath in. And big breath out. One more for me. Big breath in. And big breath out. Really well done. So we're not finished just yet. We're going to come into our leg extensions. So bringing one leg up to 90 degrees, relax those ribs down, then bring the other leg up to 90 degrees. Gluing your legs and your feet together, We're then going to push the legs out and up at a diagonal and then draw them back to the centre. Pushing those legs away and bringing them back to the centre. Keeping that movement going, taking it slow. If this feels too much, you can lower one leg down and just come into that movement just with one leg. It's quite an intense one, this one, so just do what you can, do what feels good for you. Exhale, push those legs away. Inhale, draw them back to the centre. Exhale, push those legs away. Inhale, bring them back to the centre. Adding in our arms, arm comes up as we push the legs away, bringing the arms overhead and drawing everything back to the centre. You've got this, keep going. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, come back to the centre. Really well done. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, come back to the centre. Keep that going, you've got this. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, come back to the centre. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into that knee hug or lowering your feet down, taking some breaths. It's up to you. Whatever feels most comfortable for you, but just really taking big breaths in, big breaths out, releasing those tummy muscles. Really, really well done. So we've finished our core strength for today, and we're just going to come into some knee drops just for a little cool down for our abdominal muscles and also getting some mobility into our lower spine as well. So bring your arms out to the side, making sure your feet and your legs are hip width apart. We're going to drop our legs down to one side, so both legs go one way, keeping your shoulders glued on the mat. We're going to then draw the legs back to the centre and drop them over to the other side. Really just trying to relax into this movement, keeping those shoulders melted down into the mat as you drop the legs over and draw them back to the centre. If you want to add your breathing, we're exhaling to drop the legs, inhaling to draw them back again. Exhale, drop the legs. Inhale, bring them back again. Keep switching from side to side. If you want to, you can close your eyes. Just try and relax into this movement. Try and relax that upper body, upper back. Focusing on your breathing. And we'll just do a couple more to each side. So exhaling to drop the legs down. Inhaling to bring them back to the centre. Exhale, drop the legs down. Inhale, draw them back to the centre. One more to each side. Exhale, drop the legs down. Inhale, draw them back to the centre. Last one. Exhale, drop the legs down. Inhale, draw them back to the centre. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just let your eyes adjust to the room again. You can stay here for as long as you want to, but if you're ready, you can slowly begin to sit yourself up again. Put my ears back on now. You did so well today, so we really thought about that core strength, strengthening those abdominal muscles to support the spine. You did really well. Whatever level you managed to get up to, you should be so proud of yourself. And I will see you tomorrow for day 6.